The 90-day varsity basketball plan. Let's get right into it. Alright, before we get into it, I just want to let you know I clickbaited you. I made this title because I knew it would get a lot of you hooked in. I need to tell you the truth. It's not easy. It's not going to take 90 days. If you truly want to make the varsity team, you have to understand that it takes more from you. You can't just walk on without effort. You can't just have a 90-day spurt where you work hard. No, this becomes your life. Basketball has to be something that you take seriously. Have fun with it, of course, but don't treat it like some little hobby. This is what you do. Alright, so let's get into the real video. You might hear advice. I'm starting to see this pop up a lot more. People are starting to say, even if you work hard, not everybody becomes successful. What you see online is the spectacle. It's the top whatever 1%. And that may be true in a lot of ways. What you see online is not reality. It's not. And the reason why it goes viral is because it's rare. It's extraordinary. That's kind of just the definition of virality. But I want to challenge some of those claims by saying you can guarantee your success. When I first started this YouTube channel, I didn't go for viral trends. I didn't try to catch the algorithm. I didn't do that. I just knew, okay, if I make valuable basketball content that helps young basketball players, I'm going to grow. And I have. Now, has it been at the fastest speed? No. I'm 3 years in, about 30,000 subscribers or something like that. But you know what? I'm doing this. I'm guaranteeing my success. I was listening to an audiobook the other day by Brianna Weiss. You might have heard of it. It's called 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think. And this was the theme of some of the essays, that you can't guarantee your success. It might not go your way. And man, I know that firsthand. In my junior year of high school, I was the MVP of my team. I made first team all conference. I was riding high. Then in my senior year, I broke my shoulder. And I was out for half the season. And it really sucked, for lack of better words. So I understand what it's like when you put your all into something, you really expect it to go well, and it just doesn't turn out the way you wanted it to. I know that. However, I still believe that I will be successful no matter what happens to me. That's the identity I have. And I personally believe with that identity, there's no reason, there's no way that I won't be successful, that I won't expand my business the way I want to, or do well in college basketball now. There's really nothing that will stop me, right? I actually made a video when I was starting this channel. I think it was less than a year in. And the video was titled, How to Guarantee Your Success. I've known it since the very beginning. You can guarantee your success. Don't fall for the lies. Imagine working towards a goal with this idea in your mind of oh man, I might be different than the other people that I worked for. I might not get the results I want even though I'm working hard. That would just suck all my motivation out of me. I don't know why anybody would want to think that way. I've said this throughout all my videos. If you rewatch them, you'll see it pop up again and again. If you follow the success principles, you'll be successful. It doesn't change for everybody. I think we're so focused on, our individualism. It's little old me, little, special snowflake, right? Well, if you do the right habits, you work hard, you have a positive mindset, good things are going to come your way. I'm a firm believer in that. And I actually believe the exception is when something horrible happens that takes away that chance. That is the exception. That's not the norm, right? Me working hard all throughout my high school years to make the varsity basketball team and then do well, that being taken away from an injury right before the regular season in a scrimmage, that's a fluke. That's an exception. You can guarantee your success. All right. By the way, if you truly do want to guarantee your success, you want a foolproof plan, click that link in the description, Varsity Basketball Blueprint, everything you need from workout plans, how to contact your coach, how to prepare for tryouts, confidence, all that. Check that link in the description. That's just for you. Next piece of advice I have, do more. Do more. This is the perfect advice for younger Mark. Yes, you're working pretty hard. You're getting a couple hundred shots up. Cool. You're doing some dribbling workouts. That's cool. But you can do more. You're not even lifting yet, man. Get in the gym. Get in the weight room. By the way, when you're doing a shooting workout, you should only allow swishes to count sometimes. Right? At certain parts of the workout, like you're doing form shooting, only swishes should count. Some days you can do a full shooting workout with only swishes. Imagine that. You can always do more. Next, do what is required. Do what is required. And then you can add on that other stuff. I get questions all the time. Hey, Mark, how much should I meditate per day? Should I do my visualizations for basketball in the morning or the nighttime? And these are things that are great additions, but if you're not already working hard on basketball, you can't really expect it to help you all that much. You need to put in the work first. That's level 1. Then once you're putting in the work, yeah, okay, you can look into that other stuff, but make sure you have the foundation already set. Do the work. Do what is required. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see the underdog's guide to making the varsity basketball team, click this video. But as always, keep God first. Stay blessed, bro.